Namaste everybody. Welcome to the virtual class of grade 9 English. Today we are in unit 2 and here in unit 2 we will be doing a grammatical topic. That is, we are doing grammar. So in grammar we have different topics, but for today our topic is preposition. First of all, let me ask you some questions. I have got a box. Let me show you here. This is the box. Okay. I have got a small tennis ball. It's a tennis ball. Now look at this. Where is the box? The box is, where is the box? The box is in my hand, but where is the ball? The ball is in the box, right? So again, let me ask you another question. So this is watch box. Where is the watch? The watch is in the box. It is inside the box. So we use in the box. Next, let me ask you another question. Okay, this time the ball is here. Can you see? So where is the ball? Where is the tennis ball? It is on the box. It is on the box. Where is the ball now? The ball is inside the box. This means in the box, right? So don't get confused. In the box, on the box. Why? Let me explain it. I'll be telling you why it is so. We use on the box because it is a surface, and we use inside the box, or we use in the box because it is inside, or it is in the stationary position, not moving. It is already inside something, inside the boundary. Now let me show you some pictures on the board. Please have a look. This is the table. I'm not that much good at drawing, It's a table. You can see a book over here. So where is the book? Can you tell me a sentence? Where is the book? The book is on the table. I just earlier showed you, when something touches the surface of something, the other thing, then we use on. It is on. Now this time, this is an egg. Where is the egg? This is an egg. Where is the egg? It is under. This time we use under. Why? It is the position, vertically down. It's vertically down. So we use it under. The egg is under the table. The book is on the table. Now let's come to this picture. Here you can see a glass of water. And this is mat. This is a mat. So where is the glass? Where is the glass of water? The glass of water is on the mat, right? The glass of water is on the mat. Next, let's come to this picture. You can see a bird flying. You can see a boy standing there. You can see a picture of a house, a typical Nepali house. And there is a tree. So, where is the boy? Where is the boy here? The boy is between the tree and the house, right? The boy is between the tree and the house. Where is the bird? The bird is it touching the surface of the tree? No. There is gap, right? So in this situation, what do? The bird is flying over the tree. because it is not on the tree. It's not sitting on the tree. It's not sitting there. It's not touching the tree. So we use the bird is flying over the tree, vertically up, straight up, vertically up, right? And where is the house? The house is near the tree. Or the house is by the tree, near the tree, close to the tree. There can be, varieties of options. It's not that we always use the same preposition there, but it depends on your mind, on your thinking. Sometimes, there can be varieties. Now, after this, I would like to give you 2 sentences, not more, not many. Please look at the board. Sentence 1. Now sentence 2. Okay, 2 sentences. Do you think the sentences are right? Grammatically correct? What do you think? First sentence, he was born 29 Falgun. Is there something missing? What's wrong with the sentence? What's wrong with the second sentence? The man is sitting the chair. Don't you think something is missing there? Okay. Let me tell you. He was born 29 Falgun. So what should be there? There should be on. I will tell you why. The man is sitting the chair. Here also we use on the chair. Or under the chair. What do you use? Which preposition do you think is suitable? So on the chair is suitable because he's sitting there. So on, because it touches the surface. But here on is not touching the surface of 29 or Falgun. It's just a day. So when it's a day, we use on. This means, there are varieties of prepositions. Sometimes some preposition or prepositional words describe or relate time. Sometimes they relate place, sometimes position, sometimes movement, sometimes directions. And so there are varieties of relations. So prepositional words, they are not content words, they are just grammatical words. They are used in grammar and they become meaningful only when they are used in the sentences or when they are used properly and when they connect to each other. Now this time I would like to show you some pictures on the screen. Please have a look. You can see there in the picture it's written on because it's a box or it's a block and the ball is there, right? So next you can see another picture. There is a map of Nepal, there is China, there is India. Now let me ask you a question. Where is Nepal? Where does Nepal lie? Nepal lies between India and China. Why between? Because there are two, China and India. So Nepal is between China and India. So like that, we have another, over. So it's over because it's not touching the surface and it's vertically up, straight up, right? Without touching. Not so you can mathi, sida. So that's over. Next, we have another picture and there you can see an apple. Where? Under the chair? No. Is it over the chair? No. It's where? It is on the chair because it is touching the surface. And there is another book. So where is the book? The book is under the table, right? Under means straight down without touching. Okay, next we have another picture. The ball is getting where? Getting onto the box. Onto why? Because it is not already there on top of it. It is not there touching the surface already. It is here and it is now going or getting onto this. So there is motion, movement plus touching the surface, right? Right? So motion plus action. And this time we use onto. If the ball was already there, we could have used it. We could have used on, but here onto because it comes from here and slightly rest on the surface. Okay. Next, with the mouse. The mouse is getting out of, out of the box. It is out of. But the word is not written there. It's out of. Into and out of. Let me make you clear by describing into and out of. Suppose this is a box. So motion, if I throw a ball into the box, if I throw ball from here and keep it there in the box, we use into the box. Just earlier I showed you the ball in my, it's here. Now into the box, right? It is already there in the box. The ball is here. Now into the box. I threw the ball into the box. Did you get it? Into the box. So the ball is already here. The ball is already here on the box. Now the ball is here. Let's keep it here onto the box. Right? So the ball, I kept the ball onto the box. I threw the ball onto the box. So motion or movement plus the preposition. Now let me show you the other. The ball is going away from the box. Away. There is detachment. There is separation. It is moving. So these are the pictures of movement. Away. Away from. The ball is going down the stairs. Down. Vertically down. So suppose this is a straight line. Going to the lower place. That's down. Going to higher place. That is up. Down, up. These words just describe the position, lower position or higher position. Going down, going up. Down and up. So these are the prepositions, going up. Some people are climbing up the hill. Up the hill. Some people are climbing down the hill. Down means going down, getting down. So this is how we use down and up. Okay, next word is past. Past, in the picture also you can see, the ball is going past the box. Past the box means the ball is not going to the box. Right? Suppose, here again, we have got a box, ball. The ball came up to the box, only to this place. This is the point, last point. This time we use up to. The ball came up to the box, right? The ball came and went past the box. It did not stop here. It just went away. So we use the ball went past the box. This is how we use past. Some people are walking past the building like that. So in front of or in front. Here is another preposition. In front, you can see there is a hair, and the hair is in front of the box. In front of. Right now, I'm here speaking in front of you. Right? You are there in front of me. I'm in front of the class. You are in front of me. in front. Suppose this is in front of the box, the ball is in front of the box, the ball is beside the box, beside, near, najik, chheuma. The ball is behind. Can you see the box, ball? Can you see the ball? No. It's behind. It is in front of the box. It is beside or near the box. So there are some words, some prepositions, they are used to locate or to denote, to show the position of things. Let me tell you one thing. The word preposition itself gives the meaning, like that. Pre plus position. Preposition. That's preposition. Pre means before. Position means place. We use the word, we use preposition before nouns or pronouns. So what we do is, noun, you might have known what a noun is. Noun is naming word. Generally, we call it noun. Just like its name is a marker, so we call it a noun. Its name is here, so we call it a noun. So it's a whiteboard, or it's a board. A board is noun word. So whatever names there are in the world, they are all nouns. You have different names, so they are nouns, right? Here we have got a wall, and the wall is also a noun word. And we use preposition to show the relations between a noun and another noun, or noun and other words, or sometimes not only noun, there can be pronouns. So we show the position, we show the relations, we show the location, and things like that, right? Next, another picture that's behind, I've already told you. There's in, where is the hair? The hair is in the box. Next, now, no preposition is given. Where is the dog? Can you tell me where is the dog? The dog is on the table? No. The dog is behind the table? No. The dog is over the table? No. Now what's the right answer? The right answer is under the table. It's just straight down, vertically down. Next. Okay, these are the pictures. Now we let's move on to the next. Let me show you one sentence card here. Earlier also I did the same. A boy is the bed. What's the wrong with the sentence? What is wrong there? You might have guessed something missing there, right? Now this time I'll be placing another card near it, just below it. Just below it. Below, Below is another preposition. Whatever I'm speaking here, I've been using some prepositional words or prepositions. Just, you are there watching me on the screen. On the screen. On. You are there in front of me, in front of the television set, or in front of the monitor, in front of the screen, in front of. So there are prepositions everywhere. Without preposition, sometimes sentences become insensible, or they don't give meanings, right? Boy is in the bed, that's wrong. It's wrong. So what's right? What's the correct sentence? A boy is under the bed. Maybe in bed also could be possible, or on bed, sitting on bed. No, this time under the bed. You can use on also, right? You could have used that one, but there is no picture. I've just written this one. It depends on what kind of situation you are describing, what kind of position you are describing. So sometimes, the dog can be on the table, sometimes the dog can be under the table, sometimes the dog can be near the table. Like that, there can be various prepositions, they can be used. But the fact is, where is the thing, or where we have to describe the position, the location, or sometimes direction. So let me explain something. I would like to show you some mathistic figures, or some figures in fact, and they will try to deal with some uses of prepositions. Let me write on, at, on, in, we have done. I will come to the rules later on the screen. I will show you. Just before that, I would like to show how across is used. Suppose this is a road. You're just going parallel to the road, walking parallel to the road. This time, what preposition do you think is possible or is suitable there? We write along. Along means going parallel to the line. It's like a line. A road is like a line. A river is like a line. So this time, in this situation, we use along, going there, straight, parallel. Going from this side to the other side, it is across. Sorry, A-C-R-O-S-S, across. Going, it's like crossing the line of the river, crossing the line of the water, road. This is across. This time we use across. Another word, round. Suppose here is a tree. Here is a boy. The boy moves round, goes round. You know what round means? Round. Then over. I've already told you, over, going without touching. Just up, going without touching. Vertically up, over. And towards. Let me, suppose there is a tree. Here is a boy. Here is a boy. The boy is going. Going where? Going towards the tree. The boy is going towards the tree. That thing. Towards. The boy came here and stopped. So what happened here? The boy came up to the tree. Up to. Round. Around or round. We can use. The boy went around the tree. And suppose the boy came here, did not stop here, just went straight. This time, what preposition do you use? We use past. The boy went past the tree. So, this is how we use different prepositions. There are varieties of prepositions, you know. I'm just trying to focus on the most commonly used preposition: on, in, at, then over, under, across, through. Let me explain the word through. Suppose here is a mouse. Okay, the mouse is there. The mouse went from this side and came out of this side, out of the other side. So this is what we use. This time we use through, going from one end and coming out of the other end, disappearing for a while. So what do you use? We use through this time. The sunlight came through the window. He came through the door. Through the hole. Or through means through the jungle also sometimes. I went through the jungle. Because the jungle has, I go into the jungle from one end, from one side, and get out of the other side. This time we use through. So like that, we have others also, other prepositions. I have already told you on, onto, on, resting on something, onto, motion plus on, in, already there, into. So let me tell you without any more delay, let me explain some set of rules of prepositions, and you will have a look on the screen. So here, so there is definition of preposition. I've already told you the word that describes or that are used to show the relations between nouns or pronouns or nouns and other words, sometimes with adjectives, sometimes with verbs. We show the relations by using preposition, right? So it says they act to connect the people, object, time, and location of a sentence. Prepositions are used, usually they are short words, and they are normally placed directly in front of nouns. I have already told you all these things. Now here comes types of prepositions. Do you know types? There can be mainly preposition of time, preposition of direction, or preposition of places. Mainly we can highlight these things, but here I have tried to divide try to categorize these things into four. The first one is here prepositions of time. Then the second one is preposition of places and direction. I have combined these two into one, places and direction in one. Preposition of agents or things, agents like people or the doer who do the things. And phrasal preposition with phrases. I will be showing you with some examples very quickly. Preposition of time, okay, prepositions of time usage, at, on, in, to highlight the first. It's very, commonly used preposition at, and we get confused sometimes, but there we should not be confused here after, getting the guidelines here. Let's see, at. At always indicates an exact and a specific time, right? Just like the time by your watch, exact time. Just like I started working at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is the exact time of your watch, okay, by your watch. The movie starts at 2 p.m. The shop closes at 7 p.m. Don't you think this is the time, exact time given? So there are exceptions, no wonder. Next, on. On generally before the days. On Friday, on Sunday, on Monday. Not only on Sunday and Monday, or not only within before that 7 days. We use on before other words that has day in it, like birthday, on his birthday, right? On Christmas day, right? There is day. So whenever there is day, we use on. And whenever there is date, in Nepali we call it gate, tithi, gate, on, we use on. On 25 October. But don't get confused, if this day is not given, if 25 is not given, we use in October, right? So we use on 25 October because it's a day, or it's a date. On Monday morning, Monday is the day. Next, in. I'm just dealing with preposition of time this time. Time first, right? Then here comes in December, in 2001, in summer, it's like that. In summer, name of season. In 2001, name of year or months. So before month, season or year, we write in. Before centuries also, before decades. Now for some other words like from, to, until, since, for. From, to, from indicates starting time, to the ending time, or that is finish time, finish line. Like I worked there from 2010 to 2017. 2010 is the beginning point, origin of time, and this is the ending, 2017. So from, to. I usually work from Saturday to Thursday. I will stay there from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So like that we have until and till. Until indicates a specific or unspecific time event up to a point. Until Friday. Until I return. This is specific time. Since is used, before point of time. Since indicates a time span beginning in a time in the past and still continuing in the present. It means it is generally used in present perfect or present perfect continuous tenses. Like Ram has been in the village since Sunday. Point of time and period of time. Let me tell you, 2 p.m. is exact time, that's why it's a point. Exact time. 4 p.m. is also an exact time, that's why it's a point. From one point to the other point, what is the distance? What is the length of time? This length of time is from 2 to 4, the length is 2 hours. Right? 2 hours. When we call it 2 hours, it's period of time because it has length. Dasai is point or period? Dasai is point because we cannot call 15 days as Dasai because in Baishak, if you count 15 days, it cannot be Dasai. Dasai is not the period of time, it's exact point of time. So with that, like that we can do. Next we have, let's say very quickly, for is used for period of time. If there is 2 hours, we write for. I've been studying for 2 hours, for 2 hours. But I have been studying since 2 p.m. Since 2 p.m. for 2 hours. This is the difference. Next, before, after, during. These are all words that relate time, Before indicates a prior event, means before. Agadi, previous time, period of time from a point. Like examples are there. Abhinav was very nervous before the interview. Means interview is to begin before that time, earlier. I want to leave before breakfast, means earlier. Next. After is there. After means after finishing the action, after the completion of the action. After indicates the following event or period of time from a point, means after, before. Earlier, later. This is like that. Next, during is there. During is also another time word. Time preposition. By is there. By means within the extent or not later than. By. Just like I will complete the assignment by Sunday. Means Sunday is the last point. Extent of time. Not later than that. I will finish the homework, assignment, not later than Sunday. Just before Sunday or up to that point, That's why we use by. By Sunday. Like by 6 p.m., by 11 p.m. Not later than that. Now, preposition of places and direction. There are, especially I have to highlight in and at here because most of the students or most of the learners get confused with this. In and at. In is generally, it indicates something to be present in a place or enclosure. It does not say particularly where, but gives an enclosure to the noun it connects with. Like Yusort is in the closet, he lives in Australia, Alex works in that building. Means in is used to show the area of something and to be inside the area, or something is there inside the area, inside the boundary. In, larger place. So we call it larger place, bigger place. We use in. We call it in Kathmandu, in Nepal, in India, in the universe, in the world, in. But at is used for a specific time, a specific place, means exact place. Just like at the bus park. Bus park does not have an area. It's there exactly. So it's at we use. Next, suppose at the door. A man is standing there at the door. Why we use at the door, not in the door? Because at door does not have an area. The door does not have a boundary. How much boundary? Or there is no area. It's just a point. It's just a specific exact place. That's why we use at. At the bus park or at Buddha Chowk, something like that. So at is there, like he's at the door. I'm standing at Buddha Chowk. He's at home. Home. Specific time. Now, place, sorry. On, above, over. I've already told you words like over, on. And on is used before some machinery things or like that, on the on the phone, on the radio, if it is a machine or instruments like that. On the phone, on the television, on the radio we use, and if touching with the surface we use on. And so there is, above also. Above means to a higher position, much higher position than the preposition on does. Means on is touching, above is without touching, but to a higher position, right? But over is straight up. Above is to a higher position, not straight up, not vertically up. Over is there, I've told you. Under, just vertically down. Below means to a lower position or to a lower place, right? So below is there. Examples: to and from. I've already done it. To, from Kathmandu to, Mexico, like that. So from is there, to is there. Next, out of, into, already done. Out of the rat came out of the box, I told you. Into the box. Out of, through, across, I told you. Across also. Beside means near, that's also there. In front of, I told you already. Behind means at the back, it's already there. Towards means going to a direction, that's towards. By means near also, sometimes near, and sometimes we use with agent also. Up and down is already there. Between, among. Preposition of agents, these are not so much important, but it's there, right? And there are prepositions with verbs also. So there are different things. Now let me show you some of the exercises from the textbook here very quickly. On page number 17 of your textbook, it's an exercise here, exercise from the textbook. Complete the following sentences choosing one of the prepositions from the box below. The words are on, at, in, of. I must tell you of. Of shows the detachment of something. Suppose this box is there on the, the ball is on the box. The ball fell off. Or suppose this is a cat. Cat jumped off the box. Jumped off. It's a kind of separation. Detachment is there. So we write off. He fell off the bicycle. He fell off the ladder. He fell off the wall. Or he jumped off the wall. Off means just going away from something. And through, I already told you, between these two. Nepal, in between China and India, like that. Ram is sitting between Gita and Hari. Into, told you already. So these prepositions, I think you can do it yourself, right? The exercises. For example, let me do it. Question number 1. The children are playing the ground. Where? On the ground, the back, at the back of the house. So this way, you just do it. My classroom. In number 2, you can write in my classroom, right? Now, put into practice section. I must tell you, there is very interesting story of a camel and a jackal. And there also you have to fill up missing prepositions. I think from the words, from the list of the words, or from the list of the prepositions, I think we can complete the exercises. And this is for you. Just do it at home, do it yourself, and enjoy. I think you have to test your ability, how much you understood, right? So let me begin very quickly. Here, a camel and a jackal live together a jungle. Where? In a jungle, because jungle is has a big area, big boundary, and they're in the jungle. So we write in. On the other side, what? Of the river. Side of the river, right? Of, OF, of should be there. Flowing that jungle, flowing what? Flowing through that jungle, right? Because the river goes from one side to and goes out from the other, gets out from the other side, right? So we write through. Through that jungle there were fields of river, ripe sugar canes. On one day the jackal came to the camel, right? So this way you can just complete the exercise. So dear students, thank you very much for being with us. Hope that you got something to understand about preposition, or to remove your confusions about prepositions. So, thanking you all, I would like to say namaste, have a nice day. Thank you.